Hello and welcome back to Cappuccino. It's a new year and that means we got a new pre-order video. But I have to confess, this year I cut back, like really cut back, because I only got 10 pre-orders for the whole year, which are safe pre-orders. And I will come to the reason in a minute, because if you saw the title, it also says wishlist. And this basically means that it's not that I don't want some more figures, but it's more like I'm not comfortable with paying so much, so I got them on my wish list, which I want to pick up at a later date or for a cheaper price, or in the end, if I don't get it, then yeah, well, it's my fault for not pre-ordering in the end. So let's get right into it. I have no idea how long this will be. Here is my laptop. I got my list down here in a nice Excel sheet. So let's talk about it. And just before we begin, I've seen other YouTubers doing their pre-orders, and I think a lot of other people from the community are in the same stage, same mindset as me. And that's mostly figure prices are rising and quality is not rising as well. It's mostly sometimes even going down. And a lot of figures you can get in the aftermarket for a lot cheaper. They are still available pretty reasonably in the aftermarket, so it's not like COVID situation where the aftermarket was horrible. And I have to say, I'm really not comfortable with a lot of figure prices nowadays, so I cut back because I have to calculate the shipping price, which increased. Then I have to pay the VAT and taxes on it because I live in Germany. And honestly, that's taking a hit to my wallet, which I'm just not comfortable paying for anymore. And I am very content with what I have in my collection, so I'm just adding what I really want. And I also noticed, as a collector, I have evolved, progressed, however you want to say it, that I now know what I really want. And it's interestingly not really figures always from series, but more like I love OCs. I love OCs way more than certain figures from certain series. That doesn't mean I don't want to collect figures from series, but I just tend to gravitate to them way more. And I also love figures from artists that I really love. To see their art translate into a beautiful figure brings me so much joy, though that's also one of the reasons why I cut back, because a lot of the anime figures from animes, from popular animes, are just nothing for me. I'm not inclined to pick them up, so yeah. Anyway, enough rambling, let's just jump into January. And in January we got 4 figures of the 10, so already a lot in the beginning of the year. And that's mostly because 3 of the figures got pushed into January, so they were not originally supposed to release in January, and 2 are still on the fence. The first and the last one that I got, we will talk first about. It's an android of Goshijin and Harusa. So cute. I got them. They were discounted and I finally snagged them. They seem to be pretty popular with everywhere except MFC, because there no one picked them up. But it was really hard to get them. They were sold out on a lot of sites, and I also missed a lot of deals when I was too late, like Hobby Genki. But overall, super cute. I love Haru gets 2 different face plates. We have the sitting pose for Goshijin, and I just love the series. It's a Shiba and her master, so I had to pick this Nandroid up. Moving on, a figure that has already released by me first is from the A to Z line E. And oh, what can I say? I love purple or lilac in this case, and the white. And again, another shelf hugger, because this weapon is huge. It's very huge, but it finally released, and so yeah, you can't wait to see how she turns out. Here, 1/7 scale will look nice on my shelf with all my other technical girls, and I just can't wait. The next figure that is already paid, and I will get it from Hobby Genki. So I'm also trying this year to try out different sites to see how their shipping codes are. how their quality is and such things, and I tried Hobby Genki for this figure, and that is Koakuma-chan, a 1/6 scale by Chan. She was already pushed back for 3 months and she finally released in China, so I hope she will release in Japan as well, and I will see her hopefully soon. What can I say? Cute little girl on a desk with 2 little bat demons, and she's just adorable. I love the colors, it's just right up my alley. I absolutely dread the box. I've seen a picture of the box. It's way too huge, like way too huge, but I think it's because of the table she's sitting on. I don't know. Anyway, she's paid already and I can't wait for her. And another figure from Chan, which is supposed to release in January, but I think will be pushed back another month, is Juliana, a 1/6 scale as well. And she's a little wet goddess, will look nice next to my Matera wet goddess. And yeah, I just love it. She has this very realistic drooping of her breast, and I personally think the prototype turned out good, and I hope the final figure will turn out just as good. And that's basically it for January, but I have to say there's this one amiami dog girl figure that I actually said last year I pre-ordered, but actually I cancelled her because I hope she will drop in the aftermarket and then I will get her. But also I'm not so hyped about her anymore, so if I don't get her then I wouldn't mind as much. But I think the user pictures that I already saw, she turned out great, but I just don't have so much of a feel to get her anymore. Even though she's a nice dog girl, but yeah, that's how it is. So I'm 50-50 on this figure if I want to get her or not. So in February I got a Marin figure, and it's the Chizuku version by Taito, a prize figure, and I ordered her on Euroconde, so on a German website, so that's why it only comes out in February. I've seen some people unbox her already and she turned out fabulous, so I'm happy and I can't wait for her. Then we skip March and come to April, where I got 3 more pre-order. And the first one would be the Tea Time Cats Deco Cat with the very cute teapot. So adorable, love the series. I will collect all of them, cosplay cat girls and from Star Shadow Magic, and no question asked, I love the colors. The teapot looks so precious. It's by Rebose, and I got this one from Happy Link Japan, so another website I'm trying out, and I just can't wait for her. She looks so adorable. Yay, so cute. The blue, the gold, the white, everything looks very nice. And I just love these tea time cats. Another figure that I already paid for, and which is actually releasing this month in January, is the Falslander Hemet Nethel. I don't think you spell her Nethel, you speak her differently, but I forgot how to name her correctly. A 1/7 scale by Wing. I just did an unboxing of her sister figure, which is the Samurai. If you want to check this out, I will link it up here. I hope she turns out great, and if she releases now in January, and I will get her in April, mainly because I got it from a European website and it always takes 3 months for them to release it. But I also paid this figure already, so yay! And I can't wait for her. Samurai turned out so good, and I hope Hemet will turn out just as good. Fingers crossed! And the other thing that I pre-ordered is not really a figure, it's a replica of the Moonstick from Sailor Moon. I don't own any Sailor Moon figures yet, but I always see the replica versions of the brooches, of the Moonsticks, of her anything, and I was always tempted to get them. And when they finally re-released, and it's another version of the Moonstick, I was like, yeah, I have to get this. That's such an iconic stick, and if I ever wanted to have one Moonstick, it would be this one. So I put in my pre-order and I will get this Moonstick. Because I love it. Then we come to May and we got another Marin Kitagama figure, and it's the bikini version by Good Smile Company, 1/7 scale for an amazing price of just 11,530 yen on amiami. And let's be honest, I don't necessarily need a Marin in a swimsuit, but this price for 1/7 scale, I have to tell them or have to support this. Because nowadays 1/7 scale prices are up in the moon, and to have such an affordable figure, yeah, I had to snag this one. So no questions asked, it's Marin. I love Marin. Marin is my waifu. And for 11,000 yen, I hope the quality doesn't pummel under this. Let's cross the fingers and hope for the best. And in July, I got one figure which I was wishing for they would do, and they finally did it. And it's Ashura from the Clam series Ergiveda 1/7 scale by Hobby Max Japan. I ordered it on Hobby Genki and I'm over the moon. I love Ashura from Clam. I cosplayed it when I was younger. I still have my cosplay. I'm still thinking about cosplaying his adult version, and I know that I don't remember the manufacturer, but another eggshell, maybe another manufacturer wanted to do an adult Ashura. And if they ever do this, I will get him because I love Ergiveda. It's one of my favorite Clam series. Not the easiest to understand, but one of the most visual pleasing ones. And I just love Ashura, so I got Ashura. And yeah, can't wait. I hope he turns out good. Yay! He's so cute, so precious, and everything ticks my mark here. It's so Clam art, this way he leans back and looks over his shoulder. And, I can't wait for him. And then we basically skip August to October, and the next figure I definitely have pre-ordered would be in November, and that's the Shaggy ink cap from the Mushroom Girl series number 4 by Reverse Studio, a 1/1 scale. And I think I mentioned this before already. I don't plan to pick up every one of the Mushroom Girls, but this one was one I wanted to get. Now just do the blue one, and I will be happy and pick her up as well. I personally think she turned out beautiful. I just found last year the Shaggy ink cap on the street, and this mushroom looks so funny. So this figure is super adorable, and I love what they did with the first one, and I think the second one turned out just as good. So let's hope for the best for this one as well. So cute. And then the last pre-order, which is definite for the year 2024, is in December, and it's the Strawberry Shortcake Bustier Girl 1/6 scale by Max Factory. Yeah, she's a bit pricey, but Max Factory tends to be pretty good in their quality, and it's a 1/6 scale, and I love her. It's just right up my alley. It's a girl in lingerie, food themed, with a cake, super adorable. And at first when they put out pictures of her painted version, I wasn't so happy about the pink colors of her arm and leg warmers, or whatever you want to call them, but it's grown on me, and now I really love it, and she looks so cute. I hope they will do the chocolate girl as well. This would be so nice. And yeah, basically that's all the saved pre-orders, but this doesn't mean I don't have figures on my watch list, which I just didn't commit to pre-ordering them for now because I think they are pretty expensive, or I don't know the manufacturer too well, and I want to wait until they release. We will keep the price figures in Androids out of it. You will see them when they come, so be a little bit surprised. But I just want to talk about them, which I really think about wanting to pick up, but just couldn't hit the pre-order button. So they are my wish list, which I will hunt in the aftermarket and hope for a price drop, which is kind of an awful thing to say, but yeah, let's hope I get lucky. And the first one would be a figure from February, and that's the Anubis-chan from 1/7 scale by Preorder Studio. Looks gorgeous. Love the aesthetic, love the Egyptian style, even though I don't know where I would put her in my collection, because I have nothing which kind of resembles the scene, so I would have a problem putting her. But I want to see how she turns out first before I get her, because I'm not so sure how Preorder Studio is with their figures. Yeah, can't wait to see a bit more of her. Then we have a really pricey figure which comes out in March, and it's a Hatsune Miku figure, a Hatsune Miku scale figure, and that's the Hatsune Miku Maneki Neko version, 1/7 scale by Kadokawa, for 35,000 yen. That's a number. That's the number. And I'm not willing to pay this number, to be honest. Okay, this price is the one with the rubber mat, but the rubber mask looks cute. I love the design. I kind of want the rubber mask, but I hope she tanks. No, I hope she drops in price because she is adorable. I really love her design, but I'm not willing to pay this price for this figure. Karawakawa, I have no idea how the quality is, if they are good or if they are not good. And she was already pushed back from January to March. And yeah, I kind of want to see the quality a little bit before I order her, and I really hope she drops in price because that's too much for me to be comfortable paying for her. Then we got 2 figures in April and May, which I definitely want to pick up, but stupidly enough didn't put in a pre-order. And yeah, don't ask me why I didn't pre-order them, because I definitely want them. And that's the Manjiro Sano and the Ken, the Yugi, so the Draken and Mikey 24th and 25th cover illustration by Oren Rouge, 1/7 scale even. They look stunning, both of them, the golden accents, I love them. They are amazing male figures and I really want them, and their price is not horrible. I just don't know why I didn't pre-order them. I guess I just want to see how they turned out, because Orange Rouge can be hit or miss, and they look so amazing. I would be so disappointed if the end product wouldn't qualify it. So I'm kind of waiting until they release, see a few pictures, and then probably just hit the button and get them, whether they drop in price or not, because they look really stunning and they are amazing male figures, and I actually want to support them because I want a Shifuyu scale. Like, give me a Shifuyu scale, please. And then we also got another figure in May, which I actually want, but the price is ridiculous, and that's the Musubi no Kami from Onmyoji 1/6 scale by Netty Ace Games, 35,000 yen. I always want to say euro, but it's yen. I love Musubi. She comes with a cat. She has her backpack. She walks over a fridge. She has an umbrella, and I really love it. But this price, maybe it's worth it, maybe not. I'm not comfortable paying 35,000 yen for 1/6 scale, to be honest. I know the quality of Netty Ace Games or whatever manufacturer they have for doing it, and I mean, this figure will have no shading. It will have amazing scalp, I hope. I kind of hope it drops in price. I love her. I really want her for my collection. I love Musubi. She's one of my favorite characters of Onmyoji, and it's one of the only Onmyoji figures that even has been announced for this year. And yeah, I kind of want her, but not for this price. The same for the next one, which also in May, is the Shui from No Game No Life B-Style version. I actually don't care about the B-Style versions of No Game No Life figures. They usually don't turn out so good, but something about Shui just hits the right spot. I love Shui's character. I love No Game No Life Zero way more than the actual No Game No Life series. No freeing, and they're 1/4 scales, and her hair looks a little bit iffy, to be honest, and I'm just not willing to pay 44k for their B-Style figures, because I bought one for 25,000k, which was a lot back in the day, and a lot of B-Styles drop in price, so I'm hoping the same for this one, because it's way too expensive. I'm not willing to pay 44k for this kind of quality on a 1/4 scale. There are people out there who do this, and I don't want to criticize them about this, but I think that's ridiculous. They don't have the best quality for their 1/4 to ask for this kind of price. But otherwise, composition-wise and her bunny suit and everything looks very cute, and I would be happy to own her. But if it isn't, then that's what it is. And since we're talking about B-Style figures, I have another one which I have my eyes on, and that's the Hatsune Miku version, the new one, which drops a month after for the same price, 44k. Again, I'm not willing to pay this price. Do I hope that she drops in price? Yeah, I hope so. Will she drop? I don't know. Maybe I will regret not picking up. I was really contemplating about getting her from Good Smile Company Global for the 2,000 yen discount, but 44k is a lot to ask. And as I said, I don't think their quality warrants that, even if they are 1/4. I don't think so. And a lot of 1/4 drop in price after release, so I'm hoping the same for these two. Another one which comes out in July is the A to Z is the A to Z line, the S in full dress version by Miathos. The only reason why I didn't pre-order this one 7th scale figure is because of a lot of Miathos figures just drop in price after release, which is astonishing because their quality didn't drop, but a lot of their figures do. So I hope the same happens here. And yeah, we'll have my eyes on her and check if she will drop, and if not, then I will just snag up if I have the feeling she will sell out. Let's hope for the best. Her price isn't that awful, but usually they sold them for 11k and now they're selling them for 16k, so yeah. And we also got a Rocket Boy figure, the Sakuraya Mahiro Anniversary Live figure, 1/6 scale. She's purple and looks so happy and it's so cute, but I'm really contemplating about her because her price is pretty high. I'm not so sure about the aftermarket, and yeah, it's kind of tricky because I saw a video about the prototype on the One Arrow Hobby Fest, however it's called, and she didn't look that good anymore. Like, the lines on her socks weren't sculpted, it was painted, and she was kind of disappointing in the colors as well on this prototype, so I'm not so sure if she will turn out as good as her prototype, which has really vibrant colors, which I love. But I love her, she's very cute. So I'm torn on this one as well. Do I want her? Do I trust them? Maybe I will wait until she releases. I don't know. And her price is pretty high, but the problem is with Rocket Boy and native figures is they only produce the amount of figures by the number of people that pre-order them, so I don't think there will be a lot of items in the aftermarket. It will be kind of hard to find them, and I don't know. And then there's one figure for next year, January 2025, and that's the Luffy and Ace Kyodai no Kisuna 20s limited edition or version by Mega House, which has an awful price but looks good. I want a scale of the three brothers when they are adult, which they kind of don't do, and I don't know, these two look good together. They are really cohesive piece and I kind of want them, but this price, and I do think their one-piece figures tend to go up in the aftermarket. Tell me what I should do. They look good. I kind of want them, but not for this price. I'm stingy. Kinda don't know what I should do. But anyway, that concludes everything for my pre-order and for my wish list. These are just the ones from my wish list. My actual wish list has like 300 plus figures in it. I should clean this up, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. Tell me, what are your pre-orders? What is your strategy for this year in ordering figures? I don't have so many safe pre-orders, but I do plan to pick up more figures. But we will see how this turns out. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Don't worry about content. I want to do a lot more of just chill videos, just talking videos. I do have some plans for coming videos and I hope you want to watch them. And I thank you for subscribing, for liking and commenting. Please don't forget. And thank you for watching. I wish you a great day, night, evening, morning, whenever you're watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!